Yay! I'm on my way to work this morning. I haven't vlogged in what feels like forever. I have a lot of footage, actually, kind of here and there. A lot of the baby, mostly, that I've taken. I'll probably just throw into one, like, really big, long vlog. And then hopefully I can start vlogging again. But we actually have a really busy weekend. It's exciting. We had a gender reveal on Wednesday, which was July the 4th. And they're having a little boy, so congrats to them. That's exciting. And then we also have a birthday party this weekend for a really good friend. And then another gender reveal Saturday afternoon. So that's what we will be doing this weekend, and possibly going to the lake and seeing family and seeing my husband's mom and seeing, you know, my parents, and then staying with our friends, well, his best friend and wife and their son. Ooh, it's bright outside. But yeah, I just wanted to check in this morning, and maybe I'll check in later this weekend. Yeah, you could do it. I got it. I got it. Look at you sitting up so good. Yeah. Good job. Good job. Yay. Oh, look at what my husband made me. I went and picked up the crates and found somebody on Facebook Market that was selling a bunch of crates, and I got 6 of them. And I asked him to build me a little, like, shoe shelf. And you can also, he made it to where it kind of, you can turn it different ways. And so I'm going to put it in the hallway. It's really cool. I love it. I'm so excited. He's just got to finish sanding it, and then I can paint it, or I might just leave it and like put a clear coat on it, because I kind of like how it looks kind of unfinished. Like, I really like that piece in the back that's kind of like jagged and stuff like that. I like it. I'm so excited. I'll have to show everybody the finished thing. The finished product. The finished product. I lost my train of thought there for a minute. Sorry. But yeah, just want to show that. What do you think, bub? Yeah, it's exciting, huh? Say yeah, it's exciting. Bleh. What was that? Ba 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 ba. Yeah. Spam and eggs with bacon spam. He's a funny monkey. Ooh. I'm so excited. He did such a good job. He built the whole thing for me and stained the whole thing for me and sanded it. And I couldn't be happier. I think it looks fantastic. I need a serious bang trim. But I don't know if you can tell. I'm in my normal spot. Spot them in 3 times a day. I was talking to my husband about that this morning, about the whole breastfeeding thing. 'Cause this is starting to get, you know, a lot. This is a lot. I have to do it 3 times a day to even like keep up with what he's starting to eat now. And my fridge supply does not look the same as it looked before I went back to work. Like, it was beautiful before I went back to work. I had like 3 little shelves full of breast milk, but I mean the bags are bigger now, so I don't know if that's equivalent or whatever, but I feel like I'm just kind of playing catch up now a little bit. And we had a stomach bug a couple weeks ago that went around, and that kind of knocked my supply for a loop, and then I started my cycle again, which knocks your supply for a loop. So it's just like one thing after the other is kind of making my supply go a little crazy. But I don't know. I was talking to my husband about possibly supplementing and stuff like that, and I know I've read articles, of course, if you supplement, then your supply dwindles even more because you have to, you're skipping that feeding and not breastfeeding and giving formula instead. Well, I mean, yeah, that makes sense, but you could pump still. That's beside the point. Part of me, I've been doing this for almost 7 months. More frequently in the beginning, of course, and now it's, he's not eating quite as frequently. He just eats a lot more now. But, I don't know. I was kind of feeling like guilty for even like considering swapping, because I still produce breast milk, so why not keep doing it? Well, I don't know. I don't think that I should feel guilty, but then a part of me is like, well, you could keep going, and I really want to go for a year. So I've been like trying all the tricks, oatmeal, eating it every morning for breakfast, veggies and protein, and varying your diet, and staying away from certain things like mint, even though it's not really proven that mint dwindles your supply, but stuff like that anyways. And body armors. If you're a breastfeeding mom and you haven't heard about body armors, girl, you need to invest in those. I don't know what's in them. They have like a lot of B vitamins and just a bunch of different vitamins in coconut water. I don't know if it's a coconut water. I don't know. I'm not sure. But they work really well for fixing your supply. After I had the stomach virus, that's pretty much what saved me, because of course when you have a stomach bug, I wasn't eating anything. So, but I'm doing all that, and I've increased my water intake too. And that's kind of starting to fix it from where it dipped when I started my cycle again. Because your hormones are all over the place, so that can throw it off. But sorry if you can hear the people out there. But anyways, I don't know. At a certain point, like, you kind of have to, I don't know, you kind of have to be like, hey, is my mental well-being, I don't know, not my mental well-being, it's just stressful having to make sure that all the equipment for me to use at work every day is clean and sanitary, having to make him bottles for daycare, having to make sure that we have the right dates on the breast milk because it can only be stored for so long, making sure that you give him enough at daycare, and sometimes I have to take what I pump and then break into the freezer supply. So it's kind of like that game of I'm just catching up now, kind of like staying even / catching up a little bit. And I don't know. And I think work has messed with it a little bit, so that's kind of stinks too. But I don't know. And I also want to start running again. Like, I've run off and on since I've had him, like a couple times, if I'm being 100% honest. But I want to start running again. And I know that you can while you're breastfeeding. I totally get that. There's, people who have dedicated whole blogs to how's running while you're breastfeeding. I've read them, and I just haven't, because you already have to up your calorie intake when you're breastfeeding, and then if you're running, you're burning more calories, so you you have to up it again. And then you have to make sure that you're eating the right things, like, protein, extra protein, because your muscles are being worked on a lot. So I think it would just be easier to run and not have to worry about all that like food and stuff like that and all the extra that comes with it if I wasn't breastfeeding, if that makes any sense. Like, I could just go out and run and then come home. I wouldn't have to be like, all right, well, I have to drink like, 8 protein shakes in a day, make sure I'm getting what I need to get so that I can feed him appropriately. But I don't know. It's just the mom struggle. The mom struggle of breastfeeding, or the mom struggle of formula. I'm sure that's we haven't done it. We supplemented a little bit when he was in the NICU. And I'm done. My 15 to 20 minutes is up. Just 20 minutes and 110. It's frustrating. Like, 110? He eats way more than 110. Thank you very much. I don't know. If we have to swap, I'm trying to, like, deal with it, I guess. Because breastfeeding is very intimate. You're, like, holding him there and, I don't know. We'll see. Has Dad shown you what to do? Go watch Dad. Now you do it. Now you do it. He's rocking. There you go.
I'm getting tired.
Oh.
Good job, Bubba.
Good job.
Coming back?
He's so silly.
What? The girl's over here. Oh yeah, those. I'm getting those. I'm gonna get those toys. Actually, you made some really good progress.
I was about to say.
Look.
He's smarter than the average bear. Hey, Mr. Fishy. There you go, buddy. There you go. Good job.
Hey, puppy.
You just need to be the center of attention, huh? There you go.
Come on, just a little
bit more. Oh, look at you, dragon. Yay. Good job. Yay. Hi, honey.
It's like, hey, Mom and Dad.
We are currently at SRP Park at a baseball game, and Bay, none of you can see him. Look at that boy. Hey. Eat. We're waiting on him to perform.
You were Green Jackets. Look to get from 1 to 2 loud crowd for the Green Jackets. Standing more shortly with the Green Jackets at the crowd in the South Atlantic. This time, please stand and rise for the national anthem, and fellas and ladies, please remove your hats. Performing tonight's national anthem, we have the